Now let's practice some covalent chemical formulas. So these are all covalent chemical formulas. Let's practice naming a covalent compound from its chemical formula and writing the chemical formula of a covalent compound from its name. So here we have a table. Complete this table of covalent compound names and formulas. Our first one is a name, disulfur dichloride. Note that I see these dyes. Di means 2. This di means 2. So those are going to be my subscripts. I know that sulfur refers to S and chloride refers to chlorine. Remember that ending is changed to IDE. So this is simply S2Cl2. When we move on to N2O3, I know that that 2, the prefix for 2 for covalent is di. For 3, it is tri. So this is simply dinitrogen trioxide. Remember to change that ending from oxygen to oxide. HCl. No, this could be a bit of a trick. H really indicates that this is an acid if it's aqueous. Generally in this class when we see things are going to be aqueous, so it's going to be an acid. If it is in gas phase, it is named as if it's a covalent compound. So if we were to name it as an acid, this is a binary acid, so this starts with hydro. Oops, hydro. Then we name the element chlor, and we end ic acid. So this is hydrochloric acid. Of course, there's not that many acids. A lot of people just choose to memorize the names. If we were naming it as a covalent compound, there are no subscripts, so therefore it's just hydrogen chloride. It's difficult to know when you want to name it as a compound and when you want to name it as an acid. If it's in gas phase, we would name it as a covalent compound. If it's aqueous, we're going to name it as an acid. That really refers to understanding all about acids. Acids are covered in Chemistry 102, so we won't go into them any further. NH4Br. Note that when I look at this, there are 3 elements. Hopefully also, I see NH4, that's my polyatomic ammonium ion. This is the trick. This is not a covalent compound. If you attempt to name it as a covalent compound, you're going to get in trouble. It's not going to work. There's too many things. So we're not going to name this as a covalent compound. If we did want to name it, we could use our ionic compound naming rules, and it would be ammonium bromide. Bromide. Okay, arsenic decoxide. We first want to kind of double check our prefix list. Tetra is the prefix for 4. Dec is the prefix for 10. And then arsenic has a chemical symbol of As. And there's 4 of those. Oxide refers to oxygen, O, with a subscript of 10. As4O10. P2O5, we're back to naming. I know that the prefix for 2 is di, so I begin with di. Then I name the element phosphorus. I see the prefix of 5, that's going to be penta. Note that because the element is oxygen, and its oxygen starts with an O, which is a vowel, and the A ending is also a vowel, the rule is if we have double vowels, we often drop the A, the vowel of the prefix. So this is technically pentoxide. Certainly lots of people call it pentaoxide, and everybody knows exactly what they mean. So diphosphorus pentoxide. The last one is bromine pentafluoride. Again, penta means 5. So there's no prefix for the Br, for the bromine, so it's just Br. Fluoride is referring to fluorine. Penta refers to 5, so BRF5. And now we see how easy covalent compounds are.